How you doing? Good morning.
Morning.
Jose Zamora, what's your name?
Javier Ochoa.
Javier. Good morning, Javier.
Morning.
Do you have any problems getting to my office?
No, my dad knew how to get here.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Any problems getting into the office?
No, everything went really smoothly.
Okay. All right, Javier. Do you mind if I call you Javier or Mr. Ochoa?
Whatever works for you.
Okay, I'll call you Javier. Well, Javier, before we get any further, I just want to verify that it is the correct one, that correct individual that I have an appointment with. Could you state your full name and your date of birth, please?
Javier Ochoa, May 12th, 1988.
Okay, that's the correct one. Now, Javier, before we go any further, I just want to establish the purpose of this and also talk to you about the Confidentiality Act of 1971. Okay, the purpose of this interview is going to be an intake interview to determine to answer some of your concerns and help you attain the goals that you want of going to school and getting a job or whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, that's going to be our purpose here today. Now the Confidentiality Act of 1971, I'm going to give you a copy of that, okay? And basically what it states is that, you're going to have this copy, okay? Basically that anything that we talk about here, whether it's personal, medical, whatever it is, it's going to maintain and it's going to be confidential between you and me, and only those agencies that will need that information from you or from me concerning you. And before I even release any information to any of those agencies, I have to get your approval, okay? That's basically what this is stating. Because if, for example, it turns out that we're going to get you some sort of other medical assistance or any other sort of assistance and they need information from you, I'm going to verify it from you, and I'll pass that information to them, okay? And only that information that you state is possible to pass on to them, okay? So do you understand the Confidentiality Act?
Yes, I can keep this.
Yes, you can. That's your copy. You can keep it, okay? So now, let me see, I have a little history here. Could you tell me a little bit about what happened that you ended up with this disability?
Where my convoy was hit by an IED and we had a rollover. And
so you were in the military?
yes, I was in the military.
What branch of the military?
Army.
Oh, you were in the Army?
Yeah,
all right.
well,
I served 20 years in the Army. I saw the haircut.
yeah.
So what did you do? What did you do with the Army?
I was a grunt.
You were a grunt?
Yeah, I was a grunt.
All right. How long were you serving in the military?
It was just a couple of years out of high school.
Okay. But how many years did you serve?
4 years.
4 years? Okay. Well, thank you for your service, okay? And what happened that, do you remember at all? Do you recall?
Just rolling down the convoy and, just the boom. I'd rather not.
Okay, no, that's understandable. I'm sorry, it's my fault for coming out like that. It's just, I haven't had a service member in here in a while, so. But thank you. And I want you to be like that when we're talking, because if you feel uncomfortable with some of these questions, please let me know and we'll skip them and go on to some other questions, okay? Understand that I have to follow a certain structure of questions, so that way I ask everybody the same questions, okay? So far we understand that you've had a disability. Was it in your, what?
It's between my 5th and 10th vertebrae.
Okay, well, so obviously you can't move your
legs,
lower extremities, okay? All right, so now what kind of treatment have you received since you attained that disability?
A little how to manage myself through my morning routines and my daily routines.
Okay, your daily routine. So you was it in the Army that they gave you a lot of this treatment or training?
In Fort Hood.
Okay, in Fort Hood. So you already know you can handle all the personal hygiene stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going through more. Yeah, I'm going through the training. And
you're okay. So you don't feel 100% with it.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Any X-rays of it? I guess. Did you bring any medical records
yes,
with you?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. We'll just get them at the end, and we'll make copies of that. Okay, to make sure that we keep them on your file to see the exact, to determine what the exact concerns will be. Okay. And also, I'm gonna get some other information from you concerning that. All right. Okay. Besides your lower extremities, are there any other limbs that are limited in function or have some sort of impairment because of this injury?
Not really.
No, not really. Not that you know of.
No,
Okay,
no, we're
all
good.
right. Have you been getting some sort of seeing some sort of mental health specialist before you left the Army and came back over here?
Before?
Like normally from the experience I've had with previous service members, what happens is that, you know, after they've had that sort of injury, they also get some sort of mental health specialist talk to them. You know?
A little bit of I guess, depression with PTSD.
Oh, okay, all right. So you've also been diagnosed with PTSD. All right. Okay, now when it comes to the daily living, what kind of do you have any problems with the following activities? Let me know and then explain to me what you might have problems with. Personal hygiene. Do you have any problems with bathing, grooming, bowel and bladder functions?
No, not really.
No. Okay. So you feel confident enough to handle it on your own, basically, right? Not need any sort of
Yeah.
more training. Okay. Range of ambulation and range of ambulation concerning your movement. Do you have any problems with that?
No, I'm pretty good.
What about with your chair? Do you have any problems? I see they got you the basic chair.
I would actually like to see if we can, get a better one or more.
Okay. We'll see what we can do on that. All right. All right. Besides your chair, besides your wheelchair, are there any other assistive devices that you use?
I have I guess we call it the extendable arm. Just,
yeah.
The grabber.
I also have one of those, and my kids love using it, believe it or not. I'm serious. My kids love using it, picking on each other, and messing with the dogs too.
Yeah,
So it's called
to use it.
the extendable. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. That's funny.
All right, transfers. Any problems with transfers? On or off beds, chairs, toilets, in and out of cars? Do you have any problems with that?
I have assistance from my parents, so it's.
So it's been
it's manageable.
okay. Are you having any problems with dressing, eating, writing?
Dressing, eating, writing, no.
Okay. What about driving? Obviously, you don't drive yet, right? Or you didn't?
Yeah.
All right. Are you having any problems with skin care? Any sort of pressure sores or anything?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been putting any sort of medication on it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. All right. Now, you did tell me that you. I'm sorry?
I need to, I know.
Okay. Yes, you do need to take care of those because many times if you let them go, it could actually affect some other parts of your body and cause more problems to you, believe it or not. There's some pretty bad cases out there. Do you have any, when you left, you said Fort Hood, right?
Yes.
When you left Fort Hood, did they give you any sort of medications that you're still taking to this time?
I actually brought some with me.
Oh, you did? You mind if I look at them?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my goodness, okay. Let me write all these down. Okay. Alright. I got all those, so it's only 5 different ones, alright. Alright. What is your current weight? Do you know what your current weight is?
I dropped down to like 185.
185. So what were you weighing at before?
I was a good 200 pounds.
Really? Well, being a grunt, you probably did a lot of lifting and stuff like that, okay. Alright. Now, we had agreed that the purpose of this, the intake interview, was to establish you here as a client and also to see what other services we're going to be able to help you with. From previous information that was sent to me from your other organization was that you are looking to basically get some sort of assistance in vocational to be able to get a job.
Yes, absolutely.
Were you working before you were in the Army, or
I'm right out of high school.
right out of high school? Okay. So what sort of skills did you have or did you gain while you were in the service?
I was a grunt.
You were a grunt, okay.
How to shoot, pretty much.
What does your family do?
My family, they own a little landscaping business.
Landscaping business?
Yes.
Okay. in the, I mean, do you used to help them fix any of the stuff, or?
Yeah, I'd like to help them fix,
Okay.
The lawnmowers or the weed eaters.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Have you looked into what you would want to do if you?
That's exactly what I would want to do. I wanna work with my hands. I wanna help them with the business and help them, see what I can do if, fixing motors. I wanna work with my hands, and maybe move up to bigger things.
Okay, so still be able to help out the family in fixing concerning maintenance. Okay, so but you did, besides high school, you never did any of the basic courses at college or anything like that, right?
Well, I have 9 college courses.
Oh, you have 9 college
Yeah.
courses? Okay, so you probably have all the basics done probably,
Yeah.
okay? So that would be one of the things that we can help you with, is help you get back into school, and also provide some assistance, whether it be, you probably get the GI Bill, so that's already covered, but other assistance that we can provide concerning towards achieving your vocational goal. Now, the other thing that we had talked about was continue some of the training to help you have a more enjoyable daily activities of daily living concerning skills on how to go by your everyday stuff, right? And also, it states here, you had stated earlier, PTSD. See if we could make some appointments for you to get some assistance from some healthcare providers down here in South Texas. Okay?
Okay.
So as of right now, we've talked about some of the stuff that we can do for you. Understand this is only the initial intake interview. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set you in my plan to come back in here next Monday at, what would be a good time? 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning is good for you? Monday next week, is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm also going to put it on my business card here to give you. This has my phone number, email. If for any reason you're going to be having problems, you need a ride or anything like that to your appointment, please give me a call. Or if you're not going to be able to make it, please give me a call too, okay? But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to start establishing the agencies that are going to be assisting you and getting you back into vocational employment, and getting you the assistance that you need concerning those concerning some mental health assistance. Okay?
Okay.
Are there any questions for me, Javier, that you might have?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Well, thanks a lot for your time. It was nice meeting
Thank you.
Okay, and let me get your dad. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me get the medical records. Let me copy them before you get out of here.